Hey, welcome to Washington Live. This is the first time that Washington Live will be doing a wrestling mat here at the Washington High School gym. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in and get ready for this great wrestling meet. I got Clay Eaton here helping me out.
How you doing?
So we're excited to see Washington versus Mount Pleasant. So we will go ahead and let Steve Green kind of go through the announcements here, and we'll get back and we'll talk to you guys about some wrestling.
Respect for yourself, your team, the opponent, and the decisions made by the officials. Please honor these athletes competing tonight by refraining from any negative comments. Together, we can set the standard for good sportsmanship. Tonight, we're going to honor our senior cheerleaders and wrestlers and their parents. At this time, if we can have them come out.
Like we got one
We'll start by recognizing
injury
our
reserve there.
cheerleaders.
No kidding.
Anna Collett is the daughter of Marty Collett. Anna's future plans are to study nursing at an undecided college. Gracie Simmering is the daughter of Angie Clark and Donnie Simmering. Gracie's future plans are to attend Kirkwood Community College to become a traveling CNA. Grace Voss is the daughter of Dan and Beth Voss. Grace's future plans are to attend a four-year college and major in environmental studies. Now to our senior wrestlers. The first senior is Coley Billingsley, son of Chase and Lindsay Moshman. Coley's future plans are to be a truck driver. Jack Cleese is the son of Tim and Amanda Cleese, and Jack's future plans are to attend Kirkwood College to study horticulture. Curtis Stender is the son of Steve and Kathy Stender. Curtis's future plans are to attend Northern Iowa Community College for their John Deere Tech program. Please give our seniors, cheerleaders, and wrestlers and their parents a hand, please. At this time, we'll have the introduction of the wrestlers. And for Muscatine, Trenton Duggan. Wrestling 113 tonight for Washington will be Jay Sanders or Max Anderson. For Mount Pleasant, Landon Decker. And for Muscatine, Rex Buster. Wrestling at 120 pounds tonight for Washington will be Aaron Moon. Mount Pleasant and Muscatine are both in that weight. Wrestling at 126 pounds tonight for Washington, Kate Greiner. For Mount Pleasant, Charlie Bonningham. And for Muscatine, Lincoln Brookhart. At 132 pounds for Washington, it will be Jack Cleese. Mount Pleasant, it will be Ramsey Davis. And for Muscatine, Gavin Wade. Wrestling at 138 pounds for Washington, June Carter. For Mount Pleasant, Jefferson Ramirez. And for Muscatine, Antonio Harrington. At 145 for Washington, Lane Schrock. For Mount Pleasant, Bowen Davis. And for Muscatine, it will be David Truesdale. Washington will be open at 152. Wrestling at 152 for Mount Pleasant, Gavin Kerr. And for Muscatine, Dakota Noah. Wrestling 160 pounds for Washington will be Chase Griner. For Mount Pleasant, Jamal Dotson. And for Muscatine, Jared Lopez. At 170 pounds, Washington will be open. Mount Pleasant will have Christian Osman Faline. For Muscatine, Liam Knoll. Wrestling for Washington at 182 pounds, Sam Mason Goff. For Mount Pleasant, William Birdsell. For Muscatine, Andy Frankie. At 195 for Washington will be Curtis Stender. Mount Pleasant will be open at that weight. And for Muscatine, Cam Evans. At 220 pounds for Washington will be Coley Billingsley. Mount Pleasant will be open. And for Muscatine, Evan Frankie. At the 285 pound weight class, Washington will be open. For Mount Pleasant will be Frankie Tusindant. And for Muscatine, Henry Gross. At this time, we ask that you please stand, remove your hats, and join in singing our national anthem. Singing the national anthem for us tonight is Lee Buchholz.
Please join with me to sing our national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you, Lee.
All right, so we're going to get going here. Thank you, Lee Buchholz, for that great Star Spangled Banner. We're going to actually be starting at 1:45 tonight.
We'll start our duel tonight. Our first duel will be
And,
between Washington
It's going to be one of the big matches. It's Lane Schrock, and he'll be wrestling Bowen Davis from Mount Pleasant. They actually just wrestled this weekend at the Highland tournament. It came down to a real nail biter there. Yeah, I think in that particular match, Lane was winning by 1 point with like 12 seconds left, and Davis was able to get a reversal right at the end and ride Lane out for the win. So I was kind of hoping it was going to be our last match of the night, but it looks like we're going to get one of the best matches to go first.
It's all right to get it either way, though. We'll take it.
It's going to be a good one. So Mount Pleasant this year, they're kind of looking for their first win. I think they're 0-11 right now, and they've been struggling a little bit. They're missing a few weight classes, and they just haven't quite been the team that they've been in the past. But Washington, we're sporting a 10-5 record. So, on paper, it looks like we're sitting in pretty good shape, but this is why you wrestle them. You never know what's going to happen. And I think this first match is going to be a big one. It's really going to set the tone for the night. I know Lane's been thinking about this match ever since Saturday when he got done. If he'd have won this match, it would have put him right into the finals up there at Highland, and I think that was a big goal of his.
This is a big one, too, just to see who's making the right adjustments. They've had a couple of days to work on some things, so to see how it goes right off the start here.
Yeah, that's the nice thing is these guys can watch their matches and kind of learn what their opponents have done and make any adjustments they want now. So, Lane will be coming out, and I'm sure it was kind of a low-scoring match, so hopefully he'll really kick on the offense. And he's got a great leg attack. He's got a great single leg, so hopefully he'll get that going.
From Mount Pleasant, Bowen Davis.
Right now they're kind of just checking each other out. I don't think there was a lot of takedowns in the match at Highland, so they're probably a little bit nervous about getting going too quick.
I like to see Lane's trying to control the ties here and get to his stuff rather than just let him hang on his head.
Yeah, normally he does a real nice job of passing that elbow by. Lane this year, right now, he's sitting with a pretty decent record. I think Lane is a 16-11, and I know Bowen with Mount Pleasant, he's just got barely over a winning record also. He is, I think Bowen's like 17-6, so Sport's a little bit better record, but obviously they see a lot different competition. So a lot of just kind of testing each other out right now and trying to gain some hand control, pounding on heads. You know, that's something we kind of teach is, you know, be heavy on the hands. Nice little shot there to a high crotch. I don't think Lane will probably want to sit in that tie up too long. Yep, that's why. Looks like Davis gets in on a fireman's. He's just got to get to the corner, and he's going to have two, and there it is. So it's important Lane gets to his belly and doesn't give up more than just two.
Two-point takedown, Davis.
Now Lane needs to get right back to work.
Great motion there. So yeah, Lane was taken down, but did a nice job of staying active, getting his hips out, was able to create some distance and got out for one. So just down 2-1 now for Schrock.
He keeps passing that arm by, so he's got to either find a way to make that work or switch off to something here.
Yeah, so we're going to wind down to about 5 seconds here in the first period. So, you know, coming out of the first period 2-1. It's kind of what we thought this match would be, is kind of a close one, you know, judging from what happened last Saturday up in Highland.
Schrock deferred choice.
So Schrock deferred, so he's going to take the choice in the third period. That's kind of a technique they always do, depending on what the score is. You might want to be top, you might want to be bottom, but Davis is going to choose down, thinking he can get away from Schrock. Schrock's done a nice job of breaking his hips down, hitting a couple cross faces. Ooh, he's going to capture that arm, working a wrist. You know,
he's got to keep pressure on him here on top and see if he can. There he goes. He's working that arm. He's got to stay heavy on him.
Schrock hits a nice cross face, gets to the far elbow. He's working a butcher right now. If Davis continues to battle against that, he'll probably come back and, come back around to another breakdown. Lane is one of those long wrestlers that's kind of lanky. As a shorter guy, kind of like you, Clay, I always hated wrestling those long guys.
Yeah, that's no good. Their arms can reach a lot farther than yours can.
No kidding. So out of bounds, minute 5 left here in the first period, or second period. We got a little spit or a little blood or something on the mat. Yep, just a little blood timeout. So this match has it's kind of what it built up to be right now with right now at 2-1 with Davis leading. Looks like Davis is getting the blood cleaned up around his lip.
Lane's doing a nice job of controlling stuff here, but he's got to find a way to score.
Yeah. Coach Van Wilden met up with Lane there on the side. That's kind of a good time if a guy's bleeding. Gives you time to go meet with your coach and kind of get a little bit of strategy. Davis comes off, shot out of there on the whistle. So go 3-1 now with Davis. You know, with a minute left here in the second period, it's be really nice if Lane could get a takedown here, especially having choice in the third period. He's just got to be active, be busy. You know, I think Davis is happy just kind of tying up this whole thing and going into the third period up 3-1. This is where Lane really needs to turn on the offense, and
Davis is just clinging on his head here. He's got to get some space. There he goes. He's trying to get to the other leg if he can.
Yeah, normally when you get into that ear-to-ear tie-up, there's not a lot of good offense that can happen from that, and I think Davis is just happy with that and actually gets into a little body lock. 10 seconds left. You're going to need to battle and square up. Hopefully you can get out of bounds, get a fresh start. 5 seconds left.
Yeah, needs to be smart here and know what time there is.
Yeah. Lane did a nice job just really cranking on that wizard. So now we got a little decision to make. Yep, and Lane's going to go down.
out of position.
So obviously our goal here is probably going to be to get out, get one, and then get a takedown and win this thing 4-3. Reversal would tie it up. Davis goes right to the ankle. Kind of controlling arms, controlling wrists. He's right, working that far half. Lane's got to pinch that down, neutralize that.
He's got his base under him. He's got to get a hold of some hands and be able to work back up, though. It'd be nice to get escape soon. He's got some work to do once he gets up, too.
Yeah, he hasn't been real explosive on his feet, so it's going to take a little time to get that perfect shot if we can get one. So right now, like I said, there's been no warnings for stalling, so Davis is super comfortable just riding that tight waist and letting the clock burn up. Nice little sit out there. Ooh. Schrock gets caught in a little bit of a half there on a sit out, and Davis, yeah, there we go. A little potentially dangerous there.
Potentially dangerous.
Yeah, he was really cranking on Lane's arm. So, you know, that's pretty good, though.
Explosive here right off the whistle.
A nice fresh start for Lane, and he should be able to really pop out of there and hopefully get a good start. Hits a whizzer, or hits a Granby.
Oh,
Granby, come on. There it is.
Go. Catch him.
Looks like Brody did. Yep, the official did give him a reversal.
Here.
So they're still scrambling. Real tough situation
Tough
here.
Spot. They got to keep moving.
Yep.
Keep your hips up.
Lane's going to have to get around
still.
behind and hang on to this. 30 seconds left. Oh, little bit of a break there for the Demons. So they gave us the reversal, which ties it up 3-3, and now with a fresh start, looks like that tweaked Lane's shoulder a little bit, but he's going to have to gut it out this last 34 seconds and make sure he rides him out. That was a little bit of an issue on Saturday, you know. Lane could not ride him out for the win, and Davis ended up getting a reversal with like 11, 12 seconds left to win it. So it's important.
This gives him a chance to try it again. This is similar to how this match went last time here.
Yep.
So I'd like to see him ride tough and get it done this time.
Ooh, another potentially dangerous. It's like Davis was getting his arms cranked up there pretty good. So, boy, this is what a flashback from Saturday. 3-3, 15 seconds left. Lane's got to ride him out.
Pick him up.
Come on. 8 seconds. Ooh, out of bounds. 5 seconds
5
left.
seconds. He's got to stop this first move.
As long as Lane can ride him out for this third period, we're going to get some bonus wrestling in the first match. Told you this first match would be pretty good. Oh. He's got to hang on to it. There we go. All right. All right, overtime match, so it'll go to a 1-minute period. And first takedown wins it. First score wins it.
He needs to get right back to work. He's probably going to get collar tied here. He's got to keep some space.
Yeah, so
Find a
far
way to get a
Davis,
shot.
Davis has scored all of his takedowns. Or 2 times he's gotten in pretty good, have both been from the tie. You know, one time was the carry in the first period, and then he worked that underhook to the body lock and just about scored on that, but luckily we went out of bounds. Yeah, Lane's got to create some angles. He's got to get right, get left, quarter turns. There we go. Now come on, get to the near ankle.
He's
He's
got corner.
got to get to the near
Get the
corner.
corner.
Come on.
Get to the ankle.
Yep, 2 takedown. So Davis was able to turn the corner, keep his feet in, and ended up getting the takedown in overtime for the win. So not what Lane wanted, and the wrestler that keeps moving typically does win that.
Another tight match between those two.
Yeah, they may see each other again here. I think they'll see each other in the Southeast Iowa Classic, and so we've got to figure out a way to score on that kid. Now, coming up here, 152. This is something we haven't seen all year. Looks like Chase Griner has made it down to 152 this year. He's wrestled 160 all year. This is the first time he's gone down to 52. I'm not sure if he's going to stay there all year, but he wanted to make sure that he at least made it once so he could certify at that weight class. If he wants to come back down to 52 sometime later this year, he'll be able to.
Yep. Now Chase is a strong kid at 160, so I'd imagine at 152 here he'll be pretty explosive.
Yeah, great duck under there by Chase, and he goes right into a half Nelson. Doesn't look like it's going to take long for Chase to go from 25-7 to a 26-7 record, so he'll stay even busy.
Like how he's got constant pressure on top there.
Yeah, that's a ride that Coach Van Wilden just preaches every day, is that near wrist ride, and it looks like Chase is really working that nice, and this will go out to all our agricultural people. He's going to pin him with a farmer. Yep. I don't know where these names come from, but that was what we call a farmer, and it was textbook. So
probably because all the strong farm kids are good at that one.
Yeah, no kidding. That's actually Chase's 19th pin of the year this year, so he's really coming on strong, and I'm sure he's glad he got down to 52, and he won't have to make that again now because he'll get a 2-pound allowance and be able to get a couple extra pounds.
And he's a big explosive kid, so at 52 he's really tough.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be fun to watch him in the second half of the year. Now, since
At 160 pounds for Mount Pleasant,
Jamal Dodson with Mount Pleasant's can take a forfeit because Chase had already wrestled at 52. We are also open at 170. So yeah, we need a few more numbers, and we need a few more kids in that 152, 160, 170 weight class. So Mount Pleasant will have looks like Christian Osmond Feline. He'll come over and he'll also take a forfeit here for Mount Pleasant.
This is where you wish they had full lineups all the way up and down. Right?
Yeah, and that's kind of been tough the last few years. A lot of teams haven't been able to fill every single lineup.
For Mount Pleasant, Christian Osmond Feline receives a forfeit.
And now it looks like Sam Mason Goff's going to be coming out at 182. This will be one of Sam's first varsity matches. Sam's a freshman, wrestled for me a couple years in junior high, and he's changed a lot over the years. He was about half as tall in 7th grade, but I think he weighed more. And now he's shot up, and he's really thinning down and doing a lot better. So I'm glad to see him get a shot here at varsity. He said this will be, I think.
He's digging in, trying to get a good tie up. There goes Sam. Like to see Sam's move. He's fighting for control. He's digging for inside ties, working to the stuff that he actually does in practice. So it's good to see he's not just coming out and being nervous, being on the big stage. He's actually going right to work.
Yeah, Sam's he's a great kid. He works hard. He's a big UFC fan. Did you know that?
Right, yeah.
Oh man, you bring up UFC stuff and that kid will talk your ear off. We were coming back from a Keokuk meet in junior high one night, and I don't think he stopped talking for an hour and a half about UFC stuff. Looks like Mount Pleasant gets the takedown, and Sam worked right up to his base. Oh, right on the edge of the mat there. Sam there he goes. Needs to get to his belly. Yeah, we got a little bit of a break there, so went out of bounds. 2-0 Mount Pleasant.
So he gets another shot here to work back up.
Yeah, Birdsell, he's can't tell what year he is, but he's just under 500 on his record. It's like he's 12-14, so he's wrestled quite a bit of varsity competition. And for Sam, this is really one of his first ones, so he's doing pretty good out there. That's what makes it tough sometimes with, when you've got limited guys to put in there. Sometimes kids get kind of thrown out there in that varsity level before they really had the years of experience. But I tell you what, it'll make them tough quick if they can survive it.
Sam's going for it here.
Yep.
He's jumping right in. He's doing all the right things. He's trying to fight. He's just got a guy that looks like he's pretty tough.
Yeah, another tall, lanky kid, and he's got him looks like he's got a near wrist and a far elbow, and kind of rolled Sam over with a chicken wing, so catching some back points. Only about 10 seconds left, so hopefully Sam can kind of gut it out here and make her into the second period, because you never know what's going to happen. Ooh, caught him right there at the end.
4 seconds left.
Bursell wins by fall, 1 minute 56 seconds.
So with Bursell winning that, looks like Mount Pleasant's going to go ahead 21-6 for team points. But that'll change here quick because more than likely a couple of our
got the
seniors.
parade of demons.
Yeah, it's too bad. You know, on senior night, you love to have your seniors come out and kind of put on a show. But looks like Curtis is going to come out and get a forfeit.
195 pounds for Washington, Curtis Stender receives a forfeit.
And then Cauley's going to have the same thing. So Cauley will come out, and since Mount Pleasant doesn't have a 220-pounder, he'll get the old forfeit there too.
Should have just had the seniors wrestle an exhibition match against each other.
I'm not sure that would have went well. You could have went and wrestled Stender.
220 pounds.
Yeah, that's right.
Cole Billingsley receives a forfeit for Washington.
I am not wrestling Cauley. He's way bigger than me. Then Mount Pleasant has got this kid. I'm not sure what Nate.
At 285 pounds for Mount Pleasant, Frankie Tuzanon receives a forfeit.
He's coming out for a forfeit, so that'll be about the end of our forfeits. It looks like there might be one more at 120 with Aaron Boone, which is too bad because we love to see Aaron wrestle. He's 25-2 this year with 13 falls. But we're going to start 106 pounds, Nate Edmonds. Nate's a sophomore. Nate is sporting a 19-13 record right now. He's wrestling Sawyer Fulton from Mount Pleasant, and looks like Sawyer is sitting at a 1-14. So judging by the records, one would think Nate would have a pretty good shot here.
And he's right in on a leg.
Nice level drop,
Takedown.
right to a single.
Edmonds.
He's going to work a chicken wing with a pretty good turn right here.
Yeah. Just got to get heavy and hold on there when he kicks.
Yep,
He's got
better.
It.
Yeah.
That's pretty tight.
Yep. He didn't get much time on TV tonight.
30 seconds for Washington.
A 30-second pin for Nate.
It makes it pretty obvious the size difference when all the big guys come out here and get their forfeits, and then the little guys run out after them.
Yeah, we were kind of talking earlier, back in the day, you know, we always started at the smallest weight class and went up to the heavyweights, and, you know, now they draw to see where you're going to start. On this particular meet, we started at 145, so the next duel tonight will start at 152, but we got Max coming out here. So Max
is ready to
Anderson,
roll.
yeah, Max has been out for a while. We're good to see him back on the mat. I'm sure he's going to be fired up to get going.
13 pounds for Washington, Max Anderson.
He's wrestling against Landon Beckler.
Landon's trying to throw. Let's see if he can figure it out here. Max,
Yeah, Beckler's got limited experience. He's got it's like he's 2-4 on varsity. Tried the old headlock on Max, but he didn't fall for that. All it managed to do was rip his headgear off.
He's got a tight wing in here if he can.
Yep.
It slipped out.
Yep. Max is just a real strong kid for being a 13-pounder.
He does a good job of scrambling for having a limited amount of years he's been in it. So
Yeah.
starting to figure that out. He's got a feel for it.
He's done a lot of things. He's kind of tough as nails. He rides motorcycles, rode a bull, I think, this
Yeah.
last summer. I think the bull won that particular fight, but hopefully tonight Max will be the winner in this match. You know, Max has got to kind of get back up on there and get some weight on the kid's chest, or use that chin to kind of push that shoulder down to the mat, stay on his toes. About 40 seconds left.
He's got
and-
time here, so he's just got to keep settling in.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. It's just small little adjustments, but
It's like he's going to go for something else.
3-point near fall, Anderson.
yeah, it looks like Beckler's able to go. Now he's got double legs in. He'll flatten him out and work a wrist ride. Probably,
It's like he's just
I was thinking
grabbing wrists
I was thinking
underneath.
at some point he might stop the match, yep, just to get the headgear back on and kind of reset things. So great start for Max. He's up, what's he up, 5-zip?
Yeah, 5-2.
Oh, they did give him a headlock. Or
Yep.
They did give him
They
2
give him
points for
2
that,
on that one.
headlock.
Max has got to get him flat.
Oh, he's got a nice chicken wing there. Takes him straight over. Time ran out,
Got 2, though.
but he got 2 back points out of the deal, so it's really, really good to always score right at the end of the period. So Mount Pleasant deferred, and Max is going right on top. I think Max. Yep. I think Max knows he can turn this kid, so he didn't want to mess around. Get on top.
Anderson chooses the top position.
I'm pretty sure Max probably thinking he needs to get this taken care of. You know, being that he's been out for a little while, might be a little concerned about his wind. I would be. Trying to get the score right. Looks like they're good to go. 7-2 in favor of Max Anderson. Demons are looking for a win right here to go back ahead in the team score.
He's right back to work.
Oh, yeah.
He's got it tight here. He's got to adjust.
Get some back points there.
Get out of the legs and get out there where he can.
We're going to get into a wizard situation. Getting a little odd here.
You got to keep moving.
We did pull some near fall out of that, but we're kind of in a scramble situation now, and I think Max is going to resort to some good old-fashioned horsepower to get out of that.
Needs to work back around, get this back under. Can't tell, is his arm caught under that other side?
Well, he looks like he's in a front headlock position, so, and I think his other arm is free now.
There you go.
There we go. There he goes. Gets to the near ankle, comes back around. Minute left here in the second period. There we go.
Jump out and get it.
Now, if he sinks this in nice and solid, he kind of let the kid scramble out of it.
He's back
there he
under
goes.
the arm, though. He should be able to get this.
Yeah, this looks pretty tight here, as long as he stays chest to chest. About 40 seconds left. He needs to kind of just adjust. Stay out of the legs. Stay perpendicular.
Yeah, just keep pressure on him and he's still got 30 seconds here, so you can just stay heavy and let him wear out.
There we go. That's good. That's a good win for Max. Get him back on the mat, make him feel comfortable.
Max is back.
Max is back, baby. That puts the Demons up 30-27. Feeling pretty good right now, and it looks like we probably will have a forfeit here at 120. Aaron's going to come out. Looks like he'll improve his record to 26-2. Aaron had a great weekend in Highland too. Ended up getting first up there, beating a couple ranked guys. So he's currently ranked right now too, and I know he's wanting to wrestle because he needs mat time right now to get ready for the big push here at the end of the year.
Well, I'm sure the fans want him to wrestle too. He's always a fun one to watch.
Oh yeah. 126, we got Caden Greiner coming up. He'll be wrestling Charlie Bonenkamp from Mount Pleasant.
Mount Pleasant, Charlie Bonenkamp.
Caden's been having a really solid year. He's just got so much motor. He's 21-3 right now. Bonenkamp is 7-6.
Caden's just one of those guys. He always seems to be working hard in practice or on the mat, so it's nice to see that he's having so much success this year.
Oh, and I'll tell you, he is a scrambler. You get him and Aaron together in practice, and you don't know which way's up half the time.
No, if you're anywhere near those two, there's a good chance they're going to run into you.
Yeah, yep. Greiner in on a good takedown. He's loading up a chicken wing. That is kind of one of his go-tos. Oh. Bonenkamp does a nice job, but Caden catches the half on this side, and if he can clear the legs, he should be able to settle in on that. There we go.
That's tight.
That's pretty tight. Yep, there it is. That looks good. Oh, he was thinking about it. Bam, there it was.
There it was.
Brody Hill's our official tonight. Looks like he had to wind up on that one.
Yeah, give the pump fake on the first one.
Yeah, I thought he was going to call it, but he didn't. So, nice win there for Caden. He improves his record to 22-3. So, doing a very nice job. Here's one of our seniors that gets to wrestle, Jack Cleese. I was catching up on Washington Live this morning before work, and I got to watch Coach V-Dub and Jack. They were on there with Todd Patterson. So, just for the record, Jack was the only one that picked Georgia to win the national championship.
Yeah,
So he
he
didn't know. He admitted, he goes, I had no idea who was even in it. But that's who he picked, so we're going to give him that credit. Sometimes not knowing's the best. Jack's staying busy there.
Needs to get back out and get to his tie-ups here. He's got his, there he goes.
Yeah. Now Ramsey Davis is a brother to Bowen, and their coach is their dad's Link. Link's a junior high coach. We've coached against him down at Mount Pleasant for a lot of years, and they come from a wrestling family. Got an older brother named Tyler that might have graduated in like 16 or 17. So these guys have been around it for a long time.
Be nice to see Jack get a little more motion on his feet here.
There you go.
Now
When
he's
Jack
getting to
gets
work.
busy on his feet, that really opens up his offense. So if he can stay out of that collar tie. Ramsey's 13 and 11 for Mount Pleasant, and that's his record. Jack is sporting a 15 and 13 record, so pretty similar records. Needs to control, yeah, there you go. Need to control that hand and kind of get out of it, get some distance, and reset your offense.
I like how he keeps changing it up here. He's tried a few different things, so he's working.
It's like both Davis boys kind of like that collar tie. Over on the edge of the mat. Got to wrestle all the way to the edge. Out of bounds with 4 seconds left here in the first period. Looks like this one's going to go 0-0 after one. All right.
There we go.
Looks like it's Jack's choice. He's going to defer. Davis from Mount Pleasant, he'll take down. So good opportunity for us to break him down, try to get some back points.
You know, Jack does a nice job of stopping the first move. Now he's got to get control of something. Coach is calling for him to float. Let's see if he jumps around.
Davis is working a sit out and trying to catch ahead. Jack's trying to break him down, work a wing on that left side. There we go. Got a wrist, mopping him down. Now he's got him flat on the mat. He can kind of start working some turns here. Big thing is just keep riding that wrist. Something will open up here. Either an arm bar. There we go.
There he's got it.
Come back to the
mop.
Yep.
Now go get it again.
You'll hear us say mop them, and that's a term we use in the room, kind of like you're mopping the floor. So you control that near wrist and then kind of, there's no delicate way to say this. You kind of come right up between their legs and mop them forward. Jack's doing a nice job staying in position. I like the way he's moving. He's moving side to side. Now he just needs to make sure he floats with that.
Yep, stay back behind the arms and keep your head out of trouble.
Yep. There you go.
Now he's on the other side, same thing.
Needs to get right. Oh, there we go. Bring the cross face. He's going for a cross face cradle now, and you think he's got it locked. There we go. Gaining some back points, 30 seconds left.
He gets that bottom knee and he's got a chance here.
Yeah. I think we're in good shape, even we're on the edge of the mat over there. So,
Must be getting close, but
yeah, he's got it.
He's here.
Jack's got that nice and tight. Oh. He needs to work Davis's hips out. That'll help kind of turn those shoulders back down to the mat. Oh, boy.
Oh, right when he got it, too.
I can see that from here. That looked like a pin.
Yeah, they're right there. It looked good. It looked good from the back.
I would have called that from up here in the nosebleed section. All right, third period. Oh, surprisingly, Jack takes top. We're up 3-0, and I think he feels comfortable that he can ride him out here in the third period. Jack switches to the other side just to change that up a little bit. Catches a wing right away.
To see him running back flat, he had good control. There, he's got him.
There we go. There. Oh yeah, this is going over. He's got a far wrist and a wing. Just needs to take a big step and settle. Good.
There you go.
Good. Oh, come on, catch him in reverse.
Nice.
Nice.
He's caught his head. He should be in good shape here.
Yep. We're either going to pin him or we're going to sit here for about a minute 30. There it is. That's awesome. Nice job, Jack.
Got it done on senior night.
Yeah, big pin for the senior on senior night.
By fall in 4 minutes 34 seconds to Washington.
That's awesome. Good deal. Now we'll be coming up here at 138. Jude Carter. Looks like Jude has Jefferson Ramirez. Jude's another one. You know, some of these younger guys, they've kind of been thrown in that varsity. Last year they wrestled quite a bit. Jude's sporting a 21-11 record.
Jude's never out of a match either.
No, he'll probably see this in a little bit. I'm not giving away any secrets, but you'll probably see a fireman's carry here before too long.
Looks like he's working right here for it. See if he can get in. He's doing a nice job of digging inside, getting inside ties and controlling the tie up. There's the, oh, he went for that carry.
Now he'll try to circle out of that. Looks like Ramirez has him in a front headlock, but they'll get a fresh start now that they've gone out of bounds. Looks like Ramirez is 5-6. So not
a little break in the action.
A little break in the action. I think trying to make sure the clock's right or the score's right. Here we go, minute 20 left here in the first period.
He's back inside on his ties again. Looks like he's still working for that fireman's carry. See if he can get to it this time.
Right now he's kind of battling for hands. If he gets that inside tie on it'd be with his left arm. That's kind of the side he likes. I don't think I'm giving away any secrets. Anybody that's watched him wrestle kind of knows that. And I'll tell you, kids that are good at a certain move, you can know they're good at it, and they're still going to get it. Still battling for hand control. Demons are sporting their pink Cancer. There it is. Oh, just didn't quite get in deep enough. Their pink Cancer, takedown Cancer singlets. So after this meet, they'll pass a hat around and do a little fundraiser. And, you know, the Demon wrestling team has done Takedown Cancer for, I don't know.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, it's been a long time. You know, they're well over $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 they've raised for that. So it's just a nice event that they have.
Yeah, it's been a great fundraiser. And I mean, it's just everybody's behind it, and it's simple, and every year it goes off well. So.
Yeah, most of the Demon sports will do some type of cancer. It just so happens wrestling's is called Takedown Cancer,
That's
which
right.
is the coolest, I think.
Yeah. We got the best catchphrase.
Yeah. All right. There it is. First period. No score. It's our choice, so looks like Jude's going to defer and Ramirez is going to take down.
Carter defers choice. Ramirez chooses bottom position.
We've been riding real nice tonight. Hopefully we can get a good ride going here. I know that's something Coach has really been focusing on the last couple weeks in practice is, you know, breakdowns and rides.
There he got up off his knees, and he got a little pressure. That arm's coming out now.
Yep. And there's our chug ride, as we like to call it, that near wrist. And as soon as he can clear his legs up, it's like Ramirez
is hanging on.
He knows what's coming. He's trying to make sure Jude can't get out to the side, because as soon as Jude can get out the side, that arm's coming out and going across his back, which is not a comfortable position. Out of bounds. Minute 30 left, second period. Still 0-0 on the score. Be nice if we get some back points going in here to third period.
I'd imagine Jude will go right back to it here, so let's see if he can clear the legs out this time. He's still working for that wrist.
Working over on the edge of the mat. They'll get a fresh start here. Minute 14 left. Jude's kind of sticking with that near wrist ride, and which is kind of what we preach, so doing a nice job with that, controlling the ride. Little chop and capture. He does slide a chicken wing in. He's going to try to get that across the back.
I think at this point, anybody who's come to a few wrestling meets in Washington, when Van Wilden coaching, wouldn't be surprised to see that ride.
There you go. That was nice. Jude worked really hard to get his legs out tied up with the chicken wing. Was able to take a big step and dropped him onto his back.
Gonna settle.
Yeah.
There he goes.
Nice.
Did a nice job of adjusting there.
It's a great pin for Jude. Makes him 22-11. So Washington ends up winning the duel 52-27. Kind of went up and down with some open weights, but we competed where we needed to.
Yeah, did a nice job of going out and just wrestling tough and not staying down on a duel whenever they kind of knew how it was going to go, and so they stayed up and wrestled tough.
Yeah, we were really looking forward to Lane Schrock's first match, and it did not disappoint. We just kind of came in on the short end of the stick right there, but we'll go back. Lane will watch that, kind of see some different things, because like I said, we'll see him again at the Southeast Iowa Classic, and we'll make some adjustments.
Another chance at that one. So
yeah, very good. So that pushed the Demons off to 11-5 on the season. Their schedule coming up, I think this Saturday, we've got the girls going away. They've got a tournament somewhere, and where are the boys going?
Saturday is Waco.
Yeah, yep. The boys are going down to Waco, so just a short little drive down W55 Whalen Road. Go down there, watch the Demons wrestle with, again, a bunch of big teams down there.
Yep.
So very good. Appreciate everybody checking in here on Washington Live. Thanks, Nick, for all the editing. Hopefully he made us look good, made me look thin, put some hair on me.
We look better on radio.
Yeah, I've always said I got a voice for or a face for radio. So, but we're here, and it was a great meet. Now, for you, we're going to be cutting away here before too long, but we will have Muscatine wrestle Mount Pleasant, and then the Demons will come back and wrestle Muscatine for the nightcap.
Yep.
So anybody out and about, you get done with your power walk or something, you want to swing out the high school gym, there's more wrestling to come. So we'll take a little break now, and we'll see. We'll wrap it up here in just a second.
Since 1905, Kelowna Cooperative Technology Company has helped our community stay connected with the latest advancements in clear, dependable telecommunications services. KCTC provides rural Iowans with access to high-speed fiber internet, as well as phone, television, computer repair, and cybersecurity solutions. We're also proud supporters of local organizations and area schools within the community. KCTC, keeping Kelowna connected.
All right, back here at the Washington Gym, just finishing up a great duel. Demons ended up winning 52-27. Had some great matches. Hey, want to thank all of our sponsors for helping us out with this. If you enjoyed it, let Washington Live know. We can do it again. Enjoy doing this. Thank you, Nick, for all your help with editing stuff. So leave a comment. We'd love to do this again. Go Demons, and everybody have a great weekend.